Yeah. Hi guys. Good evening, all of you. Hope all of you can hear me. This is Vamshi here, guys. I was a trainer for the data science. Can anyone, guys, can you please confirm? Is I'm audible?
Yes, sir. You're
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. Just give me a second. Right. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the confirmation. Yeah. So this is Vamshi here. I was the trainer for the data science. Mainly my specialization is data science. So just before starting the session, this is our first introduction class. And this is our first interaction class also, guys. So just before starting the session, so just let me tell you about, let me give some brief introduction regarding myself. So I don't want to take much time, just 2 minutes of time. I just want to just give more a little bit introduction regarding myself, and then I'll start the session, guys. Yep. So yeah, this is the one, guys. This is Vamsi Krishna Guttula. So already, so I'm almost all having 20 plus years of experience, guys. So almost all I started my career in 2003, almost all in the 2003, almost all 20 plus years of experience, I can say. So in my 20 years of experience, my main specialization is data. So from the last 20 years, guys, every day I worked with the data itself. So I am a data expert. I was not from any Java background or not from some other two. I came to the data science. My complete 20 years expertise is on the data. So mainly my expertise is on various data related technologies only. One first initial I started with database management, guys. Like you know that, right? Like Oracle database systems initially. Like I was an expert in various database systems like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL. These are some of the database management systems. And after that, I moved to database administration also. So I moved to database admin. So like planning of disaster recovery planning, high availability, like database mirroring, clustering, replication, something like log shipping in SQL Server, security, automation. All these are going to be comes under the the administration. After that, I moved to business intelligence. So the business intelligence is the prior to this data science, what we used to use it, guys, for basically for data analysis. That is what we call it as BI. So I worked on various BI tools like Informatica, SSIS, SSRS, SSAS, Power BI. So these are all my various BI expertise tools. After that, I moved to big data systems, like you know that, right? Hadoop, Spark. These are all going to be comes under the big data systems. And from almost all from the last 7 years, almost all I started in 2017 March. Almost all from the last 7 years, I was into the data science. Almost all a very senior level at the data science level. Also, almost all 7 years in data science means it is very high level experience, guys. And coming to my specializations and my expertise is I done one certification program from Triple IT Hyderabad. So you know that, right? Triple IT is one of the top the we can say the academics. Based on the academics, it is a very top institute. And specifically in Triple IT Hyderabad, most of the research programs are on related to data science and all these things only, guys. Mostly they are working on the data science related technologies only, computer vision, NLP, audio classifications. These are the mainly the lot of research is going on as of now from the Triple IT. And apart from that, I was collaborated with various training academies like Durga Soft, Naresh Technologies, Satya Technologies. Most these are some of the what we can say the leading institutes in located in Hyderabad. Plus, along with that, one of the corporate company called as XLR. Also, I was a consultant trainer for them. Mostly related to the data science related subjects related, guys. So this is about myself, guys. Okay. So I don't want to take much time. So regarding this one, so this is about myself. So anyhow, today is our first interaction and this is your first demo session, guys. So I'm not going to start with any practical implementation. First of all, the main important thing is what is, okay, you have a plan to learn data science. The reasons can be multiple, guys. Maybe some of you may be having some already that are working on various technologies. They want to move to the data science field due to some reasons. Maybe it can be some kind of a saturation in their current technology, or it may be they want to look for a change in the job. Apart from that, lot of freshers may be there, who are going to be some few freshers also may be there looking for a job opportunity, or who completed their academics almost all 2 to 3 years back. So they for some reasons they have a gap, so they are looking for a new job opportunities. So like that, a different mixture of people will be there here, guys. It's not a college, right? In a college everyone comes at the same level, but here it is off campus. So you can find a different expertise of people who are freshers, expertise who are not expertise, completely freshers. You may find it, guys. So they may have it. First of all, the one of the major question here is, so why we have to learn data science? Using data science, what we can do? So what are the things I require in the data science? So all these things are going to be some of the questions that most of the people will have, guys. Expertise people, they already knows about them, but freshers and who are non-experienced people, they don't have that much clear understanding about data science. And you know that one of the you can say that some of the one of the most we can say that it's a leading technology, or the leading role is nothing but almost all that is nowadays everyone is talking about data science. Everyone is talking about the data science. So really, do you have that much requirements on data science? First of all, one of the major doubt most of you may have is, can I fit into this data science? First of all, my expertise is this much, or I don't have an experience. So that's why what I will do is, guys, my introduction classes, whatever the demo sessions we are going to conduct, is a very basic level. So I don't want to start with any technical aspects. So what generally we do it in data science? Why you are learning data science? Using in what are the industry usages of data science? What kind of a skills we have to learn? What you can expect from our side? What we are expecting from your side also? So just like it's an introduction classes, guys. It's a demo sessions, what we call it as. You can attend these demo sessions at a free of cost. So please attend. One session is not sufficient to get a clear understanding, guys. At least you have to attend somewhere around 3 to 4 sessions you have to attend, guys. So today is Wednesday, right? So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 3 classes I'll take it. If it is required, I'll take the fourth session also. I'll take a demo, and whatever the questions you are having, one by one, not all at a time. Today I'll take some few questions. Tomorrow I'm going to take some other few questions. Obviously, everyone have some questions, so I'm going to take up all your questions also. I'm going to take up at the end of the session, guys. So time is almost all 9:45. So just take half an hour, guys. Half an hour, 40 minutes. I'll take some introduction from my side. After that, another 10 minutes, I'll take some questions from your side also. Okay. So that is our plan of action for the today's class. Fine, all of you guys. All of you hope, anyone guys, can you please confirm? Can you see my screen also? A white screen was there?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yes, fine. Thank you. So, and apart from that, I am also going to use technology wise, I always uses the advanced technologies only. So this is I'm just using a notepad. It's nothing but it's a digital pad. So your look and feel appearance, you are going to feel that you are sitting in a class. A whiteboard was there. I'm writing it on the whiteboard. So I don't want to use, I have seen that most of the these sessions, they will write it in the notepad. Notepad is not that much comfortable to write that much easy an explanation, but here it is looks like a very simple. I'm using a note. It's a simple note. It's an what we can say digital pad, which come from a company called as an Wacom. Maybe you heard about that. So I'm using a simple. It's a very simple. Cost is also very less, guys. Around some 7,000 it will be costing. Almost all I'm using from the last 10 years. I'm using this one. Technology wise, always I use as advanced level. So always new technology, I will just try to, I'll try to use it as part of my convenience. Okay. So let us start with our introduction, guys. Like what is data science, first of all? So the first point you have to understand is, guys, it is not like the other programming languages. Maybe earlier, maybe some of you have learned some programming languages, C, C++, Java, .NET. Don't expect that kind of an training and that kind of a learning in our data science, guys. It's not about any programming. It is not about anything about programming. Here, there is no preference. there is nothing preference or there is nothing priority to a programmer. First of all, data science is not related to only a computer science engineer, or it is not related only for the IT field or something like that, guys. It is completely it is going to be it is going to be different, guys. It is going to be completely this is different. So what you are going to learn, first of all, it is always about a concepts. It is all about the conceptual understanding, guys. There is some concepts will be there. We have to just understand the concepts and we have to implement it. Why we have to implement? Why we have to what is the main implementation of data science, guys? Mainly, data science is mainly, guys, I'm not talking about a technical definition. I'll tell you about the technical definition later. So in a data science, guys, what we are going to learn is, guys, simple to say that we are going to learn various different types of, what I can say is some kind of a techniques, I can say, guys. In data science, what we are going to learn, guys, some kind of a techniques we are going to learn it. What type of techniques? The techniques is going to be nothing but, we can say, there are going to be some kind of a mathematical and statistical techniques. And apart from that, we are going to use some kind of a different types of methodologies. Some different methodologies will be there, guys. Again, the same thing, maths and statistical related methodologies and different types of processing techniques we are going to learn. Apart from that, I can say different type of systems or a different types of algorithms we are going to use it, guys. So, etc. So data science is all about some techniques we are going to implement or techniques we are going to use, methodologies, processings, okay, and different type of systems and algorithms we are going to use. Okay, we are using all these things. For what purpose we are going to use? It's simple technique, guys. It is mainly all these techniques we are going to implement is to get some insights from the data, guys. It is nothing but insights from the data. Insights means nothing but some kind of a knowledge from the data, guys. So our target is very simple, guys. Your data science main target is very simple. We have some kind of a data. We want to get some insights from the data. Insights are nothing but some knowledge from that particular data, guys. Just very simple to say that, understanding the data, guys. That is what our main target is there. So what is the main purpose of this? What we call it as insights from the data. Insights means if you understand that particular data, guys, based on that, we can do some kind of a decisions. That's why we are going to call it as actionable insights. We call it this particular term as an, which is going to be what we call it as an actionable insights, guys. That means based on that particular insights, I want to take some actions. I want to take some decisions. I want to take it. That is what basically we call it as an actionable insights. So simple to say that what is the main purpose of this? Simple to say that I'll tell you one small scenario so that everyone can understand the concept, guys. Like for example, we all of you know that the loans department, the bank loans. So let us go to the bank's loans department, guys. For example, if you go to a bank, any person go to a bank and applies a loan. So the one person has went to the bank and is saying that I want some loan of 5 lakhs. So first of all, he will give all the details. Some details will be collected. And this says that we'll update you. Maybe it may take some time. So this says that, so we'll update you within a 24 hours of time. After 24 hours, we'll get some message saying that from the bank, yes, your loan is approved. Approval is going to be yes or approval is going to be no. So how the banks decides, how the banks are going to decide whether to give a loan or whether not to give a loan to the customers, guys. So in a old systems, that means when you talk about some around 15 years back or something, some even not 15 years, 10 years back, if you talk about them. So the bank people, there are going to be some bank expertise. There are some finance related expertise people will be there. So they will study all that information, how much salary he is earning. Okay, apart from that, what is the loan amount? All these things, details they will collect in. And then after doing some basic analysis, they will decide whether to give a loan, whether not to give a loan. But as of now, guys, how these decisions are going to taken, guys? Who is going to take this decision? So whenever a customer applies a loan, nobody sitting, no person in person is sitting there who is going to collect your data or collect your information. Who is going to take these decisions, guys? When a customer goes to a bank and applies a loan, machines is going to take these decisions, guys. Machines are deciding them. Machine means nothing but a computer. A computer is going to decide it, guys. So how the computer knows whether the loan should be approved, loan should not be approved? Is there any coding is there? Maybe generally we think that some coding has been written there. So we have not written any coding. Nothing coding is going to be there, guys. Nothing coding is going to be there. We don't write any coding there saying that check these conditions. So don't think that somebody will write a condition. If salary is going to be, let us say that if salary is going to be more than, for example, 50K, then only the loan approval is equal to S, or else the loan approval is equal to no. Nobody is going to write that kind of a code, guys. We are not writing any code there. But then machines, how the machines knows that whether to give a loan or whether not to give a loan. So for that, what we are going to do, guys, we have our past customers data. So we generally have an idea about that. In our daily life also, whenever you want to take a decision. So how do you take a decision, guys? We have to, based on our experience, we are going to do that. For example, let us say that I want to solve a problem. So in my past experience, I know that. So if I try to solve the problem in this way, you can't success. It will be a failure. Whenever if you solve the problem in this way, then we can reach our target, or you can success in that particular solving the problem. And just in a general life, for example, whenever you want to travel from your house to your office. So if I take this route, it will be shortest route and it will take less time. If I take this route, maybe the time taking is more, the distance may be less, but heavy traffic will be there. It is going to take more time to travel it. How do you take all these decisions, guys? By your past experience. By your past experience, maybe 10 days back you have traveled in the route. So after not 10 days, not, let us say not one day. So from the last 10 days, you are traveling in the route. So every day there is a heavy traffic in the route, and every day it is taking a lot. It's a more time to reach your office. So that's why what you are going to do is, let us take, instead of taking this route, some other route you are going to take. So whenever you want to take any decision, it is completely based on your experience, what happened in the past. So simple, if you understand, that is the main, the concept behind this in the data science, guys. So first of all, try to understand what has been happened in the past. Based on that, we can decide what could happen in the future. So tomorrow, for example, tomorrow whether it will rain or not. So how do you decide this? It is simply not that we'll toss a coin. If the result of tossing the coin is a head, it will rain. If the result of tossing the coin is a head tail, it does not rain. That is not like that. Let us study the last 10 days data. From the last 10 days data, just an example, in the last 10 days, 8 days there was rain, 2 days there was no rain was there. So what is the chances? Tomorrow, 80% chances that it will rain, 20% chances that it does not rain. How can you say that? From the last 10 days analysis, what I have done. Like that, what these machines are going to do, guys, they are going to study the past customers data. Past customers means already the bank has given the loans, okay, and we already know the status of this particular loans, whether they repaid it or whether they didn't repaid it. All this information will be there, whether they repaid the loan or whether they have delayed the loan. We already know the status of them, the past customers data. So what these machines will do, guys, these machines are going to study this data, and they are taking that insights from by themselves only, guys. That means they are studying the data. They by themselves, they are going to creating some kind of a rules. They are getting some kind of an insight from the data. So who is going to do all these things, guys? Machines are doing automatically by itself. That's why one of the major concept which we are going to study in our data science is, it is nothing but what we call it as machine learning, guys. So I think all of you have some idea, some who are having, see, nowadays everything is available online, guys. At least see, before attending this class or before coming to this demo. So I think some of you have guys has gone through the online. What is data science? Once if you type what is data science means, lot of videos will come in YouTube. So I think you may hear about what is machine learning. Maybe you have about a term called as a deep learning, AI, NLP. Nowadays, we are hearing about something called as a generative AI. Okay, so these are going to be some prompt engineering. These are all going to be some of the what we can say that these are all going to be the part of your data science field only, guys. At a time you cannot understand what do you mean to say about the entire data science, but one of the major concept which we have to implement is, guys, machine learning. So what I'm saying here is, guys, whenever a customer applies a loan, the machines are going to decide to whom the loan should be given, to whom the loan should not be given. How it is decided? Is there any logic or is there any code written behind them? No, guys. These machines will study the past customers' data, guys. They will understand the past customers' data and they will get some insights from the data, guys. They will get some insights from the data. So they will study the data. So what type of characteristics the customers who are repaying correctly, who has repaid, who has been delayed, they will understand the characteristics. So as you know that, guys, nowadays, as of now, this era is what we call it as an data era. We are living in the era of data, guys. It's a data era. Without the data, we cannot just, our day does not goes. Every day we know that, guys. Every day we used to consume the data. We generate the data, we consume the data, guys. Without the data, we cannot just work on a day. And even we also generate a lot of data, guys. So we know that we are generating every day, we are generating a lot of data. So when you go to a bank and do a transaction, that is that some data will be generated. Nowadays, you need not to go anywhere. Previously, you used to say like that. Go to a bank and do a transaction, that is a data. Or go to a grocery store and buy some items, that is a data. It's not like that, guys. Today, everything is going to be generates a data. For example, even if you sit at home also without doing anything, while you are sleeping also, guys, while you are sleeping also, we are generating some data. While sleeping also will generate the data, guys. If you wear a smartwatch, so your smartwatches is going to generate some data here now, isn't it? So how many hours you are in the deep sleep, how many hours you are in the light sleep, how many hours you are awake, what is your pulse rate, what is your heartbeat, okay, what is your body temperature at so and so time, everything. Even at the time of sleeping, if you wear a smartwatch, we are generating a data. If you browse, if you just go to Amazon, so whenever you go to Amazon and if you do a transaction, then the data is generated. Not only that, even if you browse for a particular product also, simple if you do some browsing also, it is going to generate a data. So and so, for example, so and so IP address or so and so browser ID, this person is searching for so and so product on this Amazon website. That information is going to be passed to the other competitors and the vendors, maybe it is going to be, and they will send you the ads and all these things. Depends on your browsing history only, it is going to be gets done. So every day, guys, so every day we are generating a lot of data. Every data was generating every day. We're consuming the data. At the same time, we are also going to generating a lot of data we are generating, guys. So there is a lot of story behind the data. Every data tells you some story, guys. Everything. That's why we generally call this skill as a storytelling skill. It's a data visualization, is a storytelling skill. So what these machines will do, guys, they will study the data from the past customers' data and they make some kind of an insights. So this kind of customers are becoming defaulters. This kind of customers are not becoming defaulters. Okay. So that is going to be what we can see the application, guys. So they will study the data with the help of how they will study the data means there are some techniques are there. That is only we are going to implement it, guys. So there are going to be some techniques are there, some methodologies we'll use. Okay, some processings we have to take some help. Apart from that, we take some help of various systems and algorithms. All this will helps the system to get the insights from the data, guys. Now, based on that particular insights, whenever a new customer comes, it is going to predict, guys. Yes, this person based on the past customers data. So I understood this particular insights. Based on this, whether to give a loan to a customer or not, that prediction can be done with the help of this data science, guys. So mainly our data science is going to be nothing but creating some kind of a predictive models. I think you can understand this terminology, guys. Predictive models, we are going to develop some kind of a models which can do some kind of a predictions. So to whom the loan should be given. So that prediction model we can develop it, guys. But how do we develop it? We don't write any code at all. They will study the data. The input is going to be completely data only, guys. You give the data. You don't study anything. You just feed the data to the machine and you give some inputs to the machines. This is a way you have to learn. This is a technique you have to use. These are the methodologies you have to take. Take the help of these algorithms. Based on that, by using all the input from you, it is going to studies the data, guys. They will get the what we call it as, they will analyze the data, and based on that analysis, we can do some kind of a prediction can be gets done. So based on the past customers data only, guys, it will predict whether this customer will become a defaulter. So don't give a loan. This customer will repay the amount. So give a loan. If the customer may delay the loan, so don't give the loan to these customers. So we are not writing anything, guys. So you know that, right? AI systems. Nowadays, we are talking about AI systems. So AI systems are nothing but just like they will behave like a humans. So just how the humans will take the decisions, or how the humans are going to solve the problem, in the same way, they are also going to solve the problem. But how they will do, guys, no human coding or there is no human input will not be required, guys. They will study the data and they will take the decision by themselves. So the main important part of your data science is, guys, machine learning. Machines are, why we call it as machine learning, guys? Machines are learning from the data. So that is the reason why we call it as machine learning. What is deep learning? What is AI? Slowly we'll understand the concept, guys. So simple to say that data was given to a machine. Observe carefully, guys. Data was given to the machine. Machines are going to study the data with the help of some algorithms, guys. I think you guys maybe heard about some basic algorithms, guys. Some of the algorithms popular, maybe if you heard about, there are some algorithms are there. Data science is all about learning about the algorithms all, guys. So there are some algorithms like decision trees. We have some algorithms called as an KNN. We have some algorithms like what we can say is so many things, guys. SVM. We are having something called as a Navi Bayes. We are having something called as a neural networks. So these are all going to be etc., guys. These are all the different types of algorithms which we use it to make the machines to learn, guys. Machines will learn. If machine has to learn, one algorithm must be there, guys. So once the machine is going to learn, it is going to get you some kind of an insights, guys. And based on the insights, we can do some kind of a prediction, guys. This is what simply we'll say about the machine learning. The process of machine learning, guys. I'm not talking about definition of machine learning. Definitions I didn't discuss it here, guys. Definitions are different. Definitions are technical terminologies, but this is basically to understand that. So what is machine learning? Machine learning is one of the concept which we are going to use it in our data science. What is our main concept about the machine learning is feed the data to the machines. Machines will study the data, they will understand the data and get you some kind of an insight from the data. And using that insights, we can do some kind of a prediction. So learn from the past, simple to say that, learn from the past and predict the future, guys. That is the reason why we call it as, mainly in our data science, what we are going to do is, we are going to develop or design a predictive models. So this is a predictive model, guys, loan approval system in a bank. So if you speak to a bank person, if you ask if anyone is there, guys, who is working in a bank, so speak to them. Just if you talk to them and ask them, can you tell me how your company or your bank is going to take the decisions, like how this particular so-called as the loan approvals will be decided? Simply they says that we don't do anything. We have a AI system is there. We simply feed the data to the AI system. So automatically they will take the decisions by themselves. We are not going to take any decisions, guys. They don't do anything. Manual work will not be there. Previously, they used to do all these analysis. They used to understand the customer's data. They used to collect all the customer's information and they used to do that. But nowadays, they are not doing anything, guys. They simply says that we have an AI system is there. That AI system is going to take the decision by themselves. Just only thing is they have to feed the data. That's it. Once you feed the data, automatically, they are going to take the decision automatically. But how they are working, how these systems are working there? The systems are working in a very simple way, guys. They have already given the past customers data to them. So they will study the data. Machines will study the data, guys. We need not to worry about that. So machines are going to study the data and they will give you the insights. They not only studies the data, they also gives you the insights. So this kind of characteristics of people are becoming defaulters. They are not paying the EMIs promptly. these characteristics of people, like it will tell a complete information, guys. Age, which kind of age of people are becoming defaulters, which kind of age of people are paying the EMS promptly, or what is the salaries of these employees, how much is the loan amount, what is the durations. All this information they will collect, guys, and they will give you a final insights. It will give you, guys, a very beautiful insights, guys. So a very clear story, the complete story, it will write it. So you don't believe now because you are we are at the very basic level. But once you start with the implementation, guys, then you can see very clearly we can find it off. Then one of the major question that comes is, sir, can't you do all these things manually by a person? Yes, we can do it, guys. But as you know that nowadays, the data size has become very, very huge. The data size itself is become very, very huge data sets, guys. So handling that type of large volumes of data and a very higher dimensions of data. So many fields are coming nowadays, guys. So understanding from all these particular fields, these many fields and this much data, humans can do that, but it takes a lot of time. Maybe I can say that if a human does it manually, it may take 6 months of time. If you do it with the help of the machine, maybe a 2 weeks is sufficient, guys. With the help of the machine, 2 weeks, maximum 3-4 weeks, we can just solve your problem. We can develop some kind of a predictive system which is going to do everything automatically by itself, guys. So decisions are going to be taken by the machines, but how the decisions will be taken completely based on the previous analysis and the previous histories of data only, it is going to work, guys. So that is the one what we can say as of this particular, the so-called as this machine learning concept, guys. So what is this deep learning? What is this AI? What is this NLP? All these things slowly will understand the concept, guys. Within first day itself, we can't understand all those particular applications. Within the first demo session, you can't understand it, guys. Okay. So yeah, so just to make you understand that this is going to be the one what we can do that. So to make the machine to learn, we have to implement, guys. We will use a different techniques. We are going to implement it. We are going to learn, we are going to use a different methodologies, a processings we are going to use. That is all a machine learning expert has to do, guys. So don't think that directly the data will be given to the machine, then machine will give you the insights, and based on that we can do the prediction. If that is the case, then what is the work of our machine learning expert there? The machine learning expert does not have any work there. But before giving it to the data, the machine learning expert will have a lot of skills, guys. A lot of techniques he has to implement it. So every data is not ready to understandable to the system. So there are some standard models will be there, as standard notations will be there, which we have to follow and which we have to create in, guys. Absolutely, guys. We can make the system. That means you can't expect it as of now. But in coming future, we can do a lot of examples to the machines, guys. As some examples I can tell you, saying that I'm going to give some human faces, guys. Images. I'm going to give some images to the machine, guys. See there, images. What type of images, guys? The images are going to be some kind of an human faces. And they have been labeled or annotated as whether the person in the image is a male or a female, guys. So I'm going to tell the system, these are the images. These are the facial images. And this is an image of a male and this is an image of a female. Then machines is going to study the data, guys. They will study the data. So how the males can be differentiated from the females using the human faces images. We don't give any height of the person. We don't give any weight of the person. We don't give any information, guys. Only we are going to give images. Images means photographs, guys. We are only just going to give the photographs to the machine, and we are going to label these images as males and females. Machines will study the data, guys. And once the machine has studied the data, it will give you some insights. Leave this insights. Now, once the machine has studied from the data, whenever a new image if you give, guys, whenever a new image if you give, the machine is going to tells you whether the person in the image is a male or a female. The machine is going to tells you, guys. You understood my process, guys? How it is done later I'll tell you, guys. But what is the main concept of data science I'm telling, guys? We will feed some images, some human images, facial images. I'm going to give it to the machine and I'll say them, these are the images of males and these are the images of females. The machine studies the data. So they will differentiate, they will study. So how the female faces, how the female faces is there, how the male faces is there, what is the color, what is the shape, what is the hair color, something, it will eye colors, everything they will study it, guys. And whenever a new image was given, the model, my machine can say that whether the person in the image is a male or a female, we can say that, guys. So why do you require this example? Why do you require this application? We require it, guys. I'll tell you later. We are going to work with them. But see the input, guys. Input is not a data. Input is completely images. But maybe a question comes is, how can you give the images to the machine? So there is some techniques are there. As I said that, right, there is going to be some techniques will be there. So using some techniques, we have to feed the data, guys. So those techniques only we have to learn as part of our course curriculum. We have to discuss about them. So we'll mainly, guys, apart from that main important part, the main important part of your data science course is your algorithms. So mainly we have to be an expert in these algorithms, guys. So generally, implementation is very easy. Applying a machine learning algorithms are very easy, but how it will work, how can you control that particular algorithms? So simply, if you know what is the name of a algorithm is not sufficient. How to implement it, how it will works, what is the math behind them? Every algorithm is going to works based on some kind of a math behind them, guys. And this is also one of the major question most of the people ask me. Sir, do you need to be an expert in the maths? Not required, guys. But you have to understand, you should be in a position, if you are in a position to understand the maths, what I am explaining them, that is sufficient, guys. So why? Because every algorithm is depending on some mathematical concept. There is a mathematical concept will be there. But you don't write any code for that. You need not to write any formulas for that. Just if you are in a position to understand, just if you are in a position to understand what is the math behind them. So what is the formula? Just an example I'm telling you, guys. So there is a concept called as an entropy concept is there. Just it is an entropy concept is there. What is the formula for this? The formula is going to be nothing but we'll write like this, guys. Summation of sigma I equal to 1 to c. It is going to be pi into minus of pi into logarithmic value of pi to the base 2. So no need to by heart this formula, guys. We have to just understand this formula, guys. Simple, guys. What is that? Entropy is nothing but, don't worry. Entropy is going to be a measurement of randomness in your data. So how random the data was there, it is going to tell you, guys. For example, if there are 10 samples of data was there, for example, guys, out of the 10 samples, for example, 5 males are there and 5 females are there, then your entropy is equal to 1, guys. Your entropy will be 1. Out of the 10 samples, if all 10 samples are males, and if there are going to be 0 samples are females, then your entropy is going to be 0, guys. Generally, we call it as homogeneous data, and this is your heterogeneous data, guys. Simple technique. This is the formula which we have been given here, guys. So it is a formula behind this, guys. That's it. Apart from nothing is there in the concept. So if you apply this formula here, we'll get 1, guys. If you apply the formula here, we'll get 0 here now. So what is that measurement only we have to know that, but not for any other implementation. Just you have to know the concept behind that. Even if you don't know what is the formula for that, how to calculate the formula, how the formula was derived, does not matter. What is an entropy? Entropy is a nothing but a measurement of randomness in the data. When the data is completely homogeneous, the value will be 0. And if the data is going to be heterogeneous, highly heterogeneous, then entropy will be 1. Just if you know the formula, if you can understand the formula, sufficient. We never write a logic for that. We never write the code for the implementation. We never do it, guys. For example, if we talk about KNN, KNN is nothing but it completely depending on a concept called as a distance concept, guys. I think you remembered the concept here now. X is a data point, Y is a data point. So if X1 is having the data points like X1, Y1, and Y is having a data point like X1, X2, Y2, you know how to calculate the distance, guys. X1 minus X2 square. Again, the school days, guys. So I can simply say that the math behind all these data science is the 10 plus 2 standard, guys. In 10 plus 2 standard, whatever the maths you have learned, only those concepts only it will come. Entropy may be new to you, but distance concept is old concept only, guys. X1 minus X2 square plus Y1 minus Y2 square. Maybe you remembered, guys, Y equal to mx plus c. Same concept we are going to use it, guys. Y equal to mx plus c. What is y equal to mx plus c, guys? Simply we are going to say that it is going to be a linear equation, or simply we'll say that it is going to be the equation of a, which is going to be a linear line, what we can call it as, which is in the form of y equal to mx plus c. What is that m? M stands for slope of the line. C stands for, which is going to be what we call it as intercept. Yes, this one, guys, this is implemented in an algorithm called as a linear regression algorithm. There is an algorithm is there, guys. Linear regression algorithm is there. In the linear regression algorithm, we are going to implement the same concept called as y equal to mx plus c concept, guys. In mathematics, we write it as y equal to mx plus c. Here we are going to write it as wx plus b. We write it, guys. Nothing is there. Same representation. The slope is called as a weight here. The intercept is called as a bias here. Now, why we call it as that, we'll discuss it later, guys. So that is the basic idea of how we have to work with these basic techniques, what we have to work with them, guys. So you need not to be an expert in the maths. Okay, you need not to be an expertise in the maths, guys. Only thing we have to know is, at least if you can able to understand the maths behind the concept, that is going to be sufficient, guys. Just only thing is we have to understand the maths. If I explain some math concept, for example, let us talk about neural networks. Neural networks is basically depending on some kind of a derivatives concept, guys. Calculus, derivatives concept. It is going to be derivatives. Navi Bayes is going to be depending on the probability theory. So like this, guys, all the 10+2 standard level maths only, we are going to work with this here, guys. We are not going to learn, that means we are not going to use any complex maths. You need not to write any formulas or derive some theories and all these things we need not to do. A very basic level, because everyone without this particular maths, you didn't complete your bachelor's, right? At least some stage you have to learn this maths. Without that, you didn't came here now, isn't it? So everyone expecting that we have a minimal the knowledge of mathematical calculations. Okay, at least you are in a position to understand what is the maths I'm explaining. That is sufficient with our application, guys. You don't really need to be an expertise on that. Just if a basic ideas, guys, if you have a basic ideas of the basic theories and all these things, and if you can be confident that you can understand the maths, whatever I explained, that is sufficient with that. So no need of any special classes also for that. So many people ask me, sir, you have to learn any math separately. Not required, guys. While discussing about all these theoretical concept only, even the maths also, I'm going to explain all the maths and all these things. I'll explain you guys. Okay. So just to make you understand the concept, guys, just I've given a small introduction part. So just if you conclude this particular today's session is nothing but what is data science, I said then, guys. In data science, we are going to learn what we are going to learn in our data science class, various techniques, various methodologies, a different types of algorithms, a different types of processings, a different type of systems we are going to use in, guys. Finally, what is our target? Using all these things, what we are going to do, guys, we'll try to make the machines to study the data, and based on that, whether the machines will try to make the machines to predict what could happen in the future. Example, I said that understanding the past customers' data, the machines will decide to whom the loan should be given and whom should not be given for the future customers. But how it is done? All with the help of some algorithms, guys. So as a machine learning expert, you have to help the machines to study. We don't study anything. Machines will study. We are going to help the machines to study. We will evaluate the machines, whether they studied perfectly or not, how efficiently they have learned. All these things we are going to do it, guys. Okay. And I'm going to give you more details about the course curriculum and all these things in the coming classes, guys. But just for a quick understanding, guys, just I'm giving a basic information. So every day you will be having a class of 1 hour class will be there, guys. So the time is going to be 10:30 p.m. to, which is 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. guys. IST timing. So it is 10:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. It is going to be IST, the Indian Standard Timing. So almost all it is going to be 5 days. It's going to be 5 days a week, guys, generally. Normally, because it's a little bit 9:30, late night, little bit night. So late, it's going to be late, right? So generally Saturdays, we are not going to conduct the classes in the evening. Morning sessions will be there. But not every week I give a holiday, guys. Every 2 weeks, I will have a session. 2 weeks holiday, one week we will be having the session, guys. So 5 or 6 days a week it is going to take in, guys. And the course duration is going to be a little bit high, guys. Why? Because a lot of conceptual understanding will be there. So you can take somewhere around 5 months we can take in, guys. So it is going to be more than 5+ months it is going to take for the entire course, guys. And daily it is going to be 5 to 6 days a week. So maybe 2 weeks it is 5 days, and 1 week it is going to be 6 days. 6 days. We are going to be having a Saturday's classes will be there. So that is about the course duration. I'll give you more details about the course content and all these things, guys. And as of now, the current fee is going to be 16K is going to be the current fee, guys. Okay. So this is just a basic information about the course details. I'll give you more details about that, what you will get from our side. So what are the things you are going to, not only with the course, right? So what are the additional things we are going to give you, what you can expect from our side, and apart from that, what we expect from your side also. I'm going to discuss a little bit more details in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So please attend somewhere around 2 to 3 demo classes. At least you attend the demo classes, guys. You will get some idea about that. After that, you can really decide that whether you can go with the course or whether you have to take later. Okay. So that's it for the today's class, guys. Just a little bit introduction of what is data science and a little bit introduction about some technical aspects I have been discussed. But in demo classes, I'll give you a complete understanding about what is data science and all these things, what we are going to do. Tomorrow, I'll also discuss about some technical aspects also, guys. So I'll take up in the tomorrow's class. I'm going to take it. So anyhow, just for today, we'll end up the session for the today's, guys. So anyhow, I'm not ending up the session. Just from my side, I'm ending up the session for today, guys. And there is another 10 minutes time is there. So I can take up some few questions from your side. You can unmute yourself and you can speak if you have any doubts, guys. Apart from that, if you have any problem with your audio, you can go for the chat, guys. Yes. Can you please share the course syllabus, Rajesh? Absolutely. I said that, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to give you the more details about that. Then I can share you the course details tomorrow, right? But because simply if I share the course, it is not sufficient, right? You may not understand that. So tomorrow I'll explain that whatever the course curriculum, and then I'll share you the course details tomorrow. So please attend the tomorrow's class. Surely I have an Excel sheet which will have a complete details about that. You can get some complete understanding about the course curriculum. Yes. Yes, Pradeep, absolutely. You will get the recorded sessions also, not only today's recording. If you register for the course, everyday recording will be given. Anyhow, you will get a, you are going to get a follow-up mail from the Durgasoft. In the follow-up mail, you are going to get the recorded videos, which are uploaded to the Google Drive. They will upload it to the, they'll upload it to the YouTube and they will share you the link to you. You will get a updated, we'll get a follow-up mail from the Durgasoft. In that, you can find the link of the today's class. Okay, fine. Right. Any technical questions, guys? Yes. Naveen. Yes, absolutely. We'll have multiple batches are there, guys. So it is not only this batch, right? So this batch is for convenient for some people. Obviously, there will be some new batches will be starting. So recently we started which batch? Yes, morning 7 o'clock batch was started 1 month back. So this month we have started the new batch. It's a evening batch. Maybe the next, again, after 15 days or after 1 month, again, we'll start some batches. Regularly, we'll have the batches will be there. Both morning and evening batches will be there. Please update to my backend team. They will update you whenever a new batch will start. So whenever they ask, they will call you regarding the update on this batch. So then you can say that, so this batch timing is not convenient for me. I'm looking for a morning batch. So they will note down, and whenever a new batch starts in the morning, they will update you. Okay, Naveen? Right. Yes, absolutely, Pradeep. Absolutely, we are going to use Python for the data science training. We are going to use both Python and R. So 2 languages I'm going to use it, but mostly 90% of them I'm going to do it with the help of a Python. So that's why I said that night. Tomorrow I'm going to give you more details about the course curriculum. So what languages we are going to learn, up to what extent Python is required, all these things I'll discuss it in the tomorrow's class. So Python and R. But majority is Python only, guys. Apart from that, R is also up to some extent we are going to use it. Yes. Yes, Madan, absolutely. You are going to get a class notes and as well as any PDF materials. Everything I'm going to give you. What we can say is every day, as of now, we have been started with practicals, right? So every day you are going to get a PDF file. Whatever the class I'm teaching here, that PDF file will come. Whatever the whiteboard I'm writing. Along with that, I'm going to write a Python code in a IPVNB file. That is what we call it as Jupyter Notebooks. So every day you will get 2 files, guys. 3 files you can say. One is a PDF file, one is a IPVNB file, plus one recorded video. This is what you are going to get it. Okay. That I'll tell you all the details in the tomorrow, and I'll show you also existing batches, how the Google Drive accessibility will be given, all these things. I'll give you those details in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Fine. Yes. Syed, as a fresher, will companies hire us as a data scientist or a data analyst? They may not hire you as a data scientist, but data analyst is going to be. But even they will look for the, see, if you say that you are having some skills of this data science skills also, they may be a part of, maybe not at a senior level, but at a junior level in a data science project also we can work. But you may not be working on the complete development of the predictive models, but something like testing of predictive models, creating some kind of an understanding that particular models and evaluation, those kind of things you can do the applications. But maximum as a fresher, generally you may not get a senior level role in the data scientist. You may get a junior level, or it may be as a data analyst you can go. Okay, fine. Yep. Any others, guys? Any questions if you have? You can unmute your, yes. Yep.
Yeah, I have doubt, sir.
Yes, Sarath Chandra,
Yes.
right? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. So you have made the same video on the same course in 2023 batch, right?
Okay, yeah.
So are the topics are same for both batches?
Topics will be same only. Topics will generally see. Topics are generally the same only, but examples may be here and there. It will be slightly changes, but topics are going to be, concepts are going to be same concept as it is.
Okay, means I'm planning to buy that
Okay,
recorded
videos.
class.
Okay, recorded
Yeah.
videos. Concepts is same only, but only the thing is everything is same. The here and there examples may be differs, but maximum concept will be the same only.
Okay, so I'm planning to buy those videos.
Yes, yeah, fine.
So I can spend some more time.
Yes, you can
by
do that.
listening more videos.
Yeah. Right. Any others, guys? Any questions?
Sir, this is Pradeep here. So actually, I just wanted to know like how long it will take, like what is the correct exact duration to complete this data science for learning complete package?
As I said that, right, it's going to be, see, it's a conceptually, it is going to be very, see, normally, even if you go to any kind of an like triple ITs, IITs, etc., minimum they says that it is like an 1 year program it is going to be there. So generally we'll say 5 months of time, but it may takes more than 5 months only. You can take it as a 5 to 6 months, you can take it totally.
Oh, okay. But if we are going to follow you directly or exactly you, then how long it will take for us? I mean, because see, I'm also an IT professional. I'm also
Okay.
I'm also
Yeah.
working. So usually for IT professionals who are already working somewhere, they might not get that much time to.
Obviously, yeah, yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
how they will cope up with such situations, or how quickly, or how soon, or exactly how long it will take for them?
Basically, see, if you want to learn as an, that means in the case, say normally what we'll do is we will just generally what we will do is we'll follow. We don't expect that everyone is going to be experienced, right? So obviously in our classes it will be very slowly, everything we are going to discuss step by step we are going to discuss. So as a IT professional, if you're already having some ideas, then you can do that. Maybe I can say that half of the time. Maybe within 3 months you can complete your course.
Okay, great.
If you go by yourself at your pace, at least minimum 3 months it is going to take it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. So continuously, just let's say if somebody is free, he's also a IT professional, but if he is free, or if someone is already free, or a fresher candidate you can expect. So for a fresher candidate, he can spend 8 hours or 9 hours per day.
Yes. Yep.
So considering 8 hours per day meaning 5 days in 40 hours. So he can do it even more than 3 months earlier.
8 hours is not possible, right? To a person to sit on the computer and to learn the things actually. Hardly see. Nowadays it is becoming too heavy. 1 hour they have to attend the class, at least 1 hour they practice. At least I say that 3 hours if they can spend. Maybe within 3 months, if somebody guides you fastly, then within 3 months they can complete of it.
Okay, yeah, got you, sir. Got you. Thank you so much.
Right.
Sir, by which month the Python course will completed?
Python course, which month means it won't take that much time for Python, because to become an expert in data science, Python is, we are going to use it, but you need not to become an expert in Python. So my classes, that means whatever the Python topics that are required for a data science, I'm going to teach you for a 2 to 3 weeks of time. I'm going to teach it in the class. That is going to be sufficient. Okay. And you are not going to become, even I say that I was not a Python expert. I know how to utilize the Python only for my data science. I was a data science expert, but I was not a Python expert. Okay. So up to what extent the Python is required, I'm going to teach it in my classroom training only, in my sessions, which will be taking somewhere around 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks it is going to take.
So
Okay.
only specific libraries will be
Yes.
required, and the logic will be required to.
Obviously.
That's it.
Yes,
That's it.
that's it. We are going to learn it.
Yeah,
We
from
don't want to
Python.
go to become a complete object-oriented programming, inheritance. All these are not required for us.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just a
okay.
very few basic, there are going to be somewhere around 8 core concepts are there. If you just study that 8 core concepts, that is going to be sufficient. You can go to the data science.
Yeah. Okay. So Python is only up to that mark.
Up to that mark. You need not to become a Python expert to become a data science expert.
Sure.
So it's only just a media. That means we can say our interface to implement. So I'll teach you one technique. So let us say that I want to implement one technique of maths. So how to implement the technique by using programmatically? I use as a Python. So concept is what is we have to understand that implementation is done with the help of the Python.
Okay. Yeah, got
Right?
you.
Fine.
So tomorrow's session, is there any specific timing when you are going to at
same time?
same time tomorrow night, 9:30?
Yes, 9:30 p.m. Same time. The time is fixed because I have the other batches and all these things will be there. So the timing won't changes. It's 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. IST.
Sure.
Same time, same link.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Fine. Yep. Anyone guess?
Yeah, I have
Yes.
a doubt, sir.
Yes, Sarath. Yeah.
I'm studying data science, so I have an exam on Python in December. So means what do you recommend? Like, it is better to buy recorded classes, or it is it is better to buy these live classes?
December, right? You are saying that December. It is up to you. So I can't suggest that. So because if you have a sufficient time, if you want to see, if you see, recording videos are going to be, I don't want to discourage anyone. So generally everyone will be, before buying the classes, before going through the videos, everyone thinks that, okay, we'll do 3 sessions per day, 4 sessions per day, but dedication is required mainly. So if you just, even if you don't take a proper dedication, even 1 year after also, you can't complete your training program. So every day you have to fix a dedicated time. So at any cost, we have to go through the video. That is what we have to dedicate it. So sometimes what we'll do is, today we have some work. Okay, let us do it tomorrow, or this Sunday we'll leave it. Again, we'll complete. Again, we have some function is there. We have a parties are there. So if you dedicate like that, means we cannot complete them. So if we have a sufficient time, as you are saying that December, right? So if you want, we can, if sufficient time is there, if you want, you can attend the classes. But if you think that maybe the time is not sufficient, then you can buy the recorded videos.
Okay, so there is no difference in recorded videos and live videos.
We don't have the videos, but only thing is, every day 1 hour you should be dedicated. You have to dedicate 1 hour of time to watch that particular video, and after that you have to do the practice.
Okay.
This is live classes. Whatever the classes I'm going to teach is a complete live classes. Any doubts interactively, we can interact it. So that is up to you. Because some people will have a time, some people don't have a time. So we cannot say that. But if we have a proper dedicated time is possible, means you go to the recording video. Otherwise, please attend the online sessions, training sessions.
Okay. This is the first demo class, right?
Yes, this is the first demo class.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. So anyhow, yeah, I'll give you all of you guys. If you have any further questions or if you have any doubts, you can feel free to reach me, guys. I'm sharing my number also here, 8080771117. I shared the number with everyone. If you have any questions, if you have any further doubts, feel free to reach me, guys. Okay.
Sir, is that your personal WhatsApp number?
Yes, it's my personal WhatsApp number only.
Okay, or it is the team WhatsApp number?
No. It's my WhatsApp number, my personal number.
Yeah, okay.
If you
Thank
check it in the what's we call it as some other apps, it will get it. Vamshi sir will get the name as Vamshi sir only. You can check it. It's my personal number. You can reach me.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Hope all of you have. I think not that much technical questions. I didn't get it. I expected some technical questions, maybe. Okay, fine. No problem. So we'll continue tomorrow, guys. At the same time, at the same with the same link, you can attend tomorrow also, guys. So tomorrow I'll just add up a little bit technical terminologies, and I'll give you more details about the course curriculum also, so that you can you can plan accordingly. We can just continue the sessions, guys. Okay, that's it for the today's class. Just for today, I'll stop it here. And we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. And thanks all of you for attending the demo session, guys. Thanks all of you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thanks
Yep,
a lot.
thank you. Thanks all of you, guys.
Awesome demo. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Right, guys. I'm ending up the session, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all of you once again.
Thanks.